I was just thinking about what you said about this bed before I left.
This bed?
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah. This,
wonderful.
The bed that you couldn't stand the sight of.
Well, I guess being in love kind of changes your perspective on things.
You've definitely changed the way I see things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Well, like this house, for one thing. I used to hate walking through the front door.
You did?
I never really felt like a home. It was always very empty and lonely and
I'm sorry.
suffocating at the same time. Well, no, because now I love coming home. Because you're here. And I have you to talk about the day with and to hold in bed at night.
You see, this is why you should never take a trip without me.
Not if I can help it. You know that. Yeah.
Well, tell me, how can I help it?
Wow. You just don't get enough.
Never. Not from you.
How did I get so lucky, huh?
I'm the lucky one. I really am.
You know, I'm never going to take for granted what we have. I know how fragile everything can be.
Are you thinking about Josh and Reva?
Yeah. I couldn't help but remember what it felt like when I almost lost you, and I never want to feel that way again.
I know what you mean. It's so scary, the fact that no matter how much you love somebody, there's always people out there who are trying to get in your way. I mean, the way that Rick and your mother did.
But they didn't. And they won't. I'm not going to let anything come between us. I promise.
I know you're not going to answer that. Let it ring.
I have to.
No.
Let me go. Hello. Danny. It's Josh? Yeah. I need your help again. I'm going back to San Cristobal. I'm bringing my wife home. Josh, hey, Danny, thanks for coming. Babe, hi, Michelle. I wasn't expecting to see you. Josh, it's okay. She knows. She does. Yeah, look, I'm not going to keep anything from my wife. Besides, she was there when this whole thing began. We were both there and saw you and Reva get arrested in San Cristobal.
It's okay, Josh. I'm not going to do or say anything that's going to hurt you guys.
I know that.
Well, good. And you should know that I love you and I want to help you out.
See, Michelle, it's just this. I'm very concerned about Reva. I don't want anything to go wrong.
I understand that. I think what I don't understand is what you're actually planning to do.
Well, we haven't made any decisions yet.
Well, that's not exactly what I meant.
Okay.
Well, Reva's down there to make sure that she can remember what happened to this son of hers that she had with Prince Richard, right?
That's right.
Well, you can't exactly make somebody leave a place that they don't want to leave.
Yes, Reva chose to stay in San Cristobal, but that's because she has hopes of figuring out what happened to the son she had with Richard during the missing years. What she doesn't know is that he threatened her life. He told me point blank he was going to bring her up on charges of treason and kidnapping if I didn't cooperate with him.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe this. I mean, I guess I should. Edmund is Richard's brother, and he seemed really nice, and then he lied to us about everything that was going on with you and Reva.
Oh, great. These people are just real close family friends to you?
Billy, just settle down, all right? Danny's already risked a lot by getting me in and out of San Cristobal.
That's all right. Your brother has a point, Josh.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I ran into my mother and Edmund at the palace the night I flew Josh out of San Cristobal. So the two of them together doesn't make a good combination.
And there's nobody in the palace to trust outside of Richard's fiancée, Olivia, right?
So what are we going to do?
Josh, There are people who know how to take care of these things.
Billy,
Josh, there are people who do covert operations for a living. You pay them, they hit the palace, they get Reva out before Richard even knows she's gone. You know this is how it works, and it works.
You do that, and you're going to get Reva killed. All right, Josh, I know what's going on. I don't like it any more than you do, but sending in mercenaries to rescue Reva is not the way to go here, okay?
Cassie, why don't you just let us handle this?
What are you going to do, Bill? You're going to run in there like a cowboy and start shooting? People will get killed, okay? And you're not going to play with my sister's life like that.
I'm not playing with her life. Richard is, Cassie. Can't you see that? He's a very polite man. He acts very royal until things don't go his way, and then he becomes a dictator, Cassie. He had us arrested. He's had me thrown out of the country now twice. He wants me gone, out of the picture, because he thinks Reva's going to remember what happened to his son. And if I'm not there, the chances will be greater that she'll remember. He's got Reva convinced that this is a good idea, Cassie. She thinks of him as a poor, concerned father at the end of his rope. But what she doesn't realize is that she's going to end up hanging from the end of that rope if she doesn't come through for him.
Okay. So all the more reason not to test him, okay? Don't back him into a corner, Josh, because we may regret it. Danny, I don't know why you're here, and I don't know why you're involved in this, but please tell me, do not go along with this, okay? Do not go along with this violence, because you, of all people here, should know that it's only going to end badly.
first of all, you don't know me. So don't make any assumptions. I'm here because I want to be. My wife cares about your family, and so we want to help in any way we can.
Okay, helping is one thing. Supporting open combat is another, okay? There has to be another way. There has to be a better way, right? There has to be a better way. Josh, you know that this is not the way to go. This is not the way to help Reva, okay?
What am I supposed to do, Cassie? Sit around and twiddle my thumbs and wait for everything to work out okay?
No. Let me help you, okay? Let me help you because I know I can get Reva out of San Cristobal.
Come on, he's her husband. If he can't reach her, nobody can.
Wait a second. I think Cassie has a point. Because I think that the problem is that Josh is Reva's husband.
Honey, what do you mean?
I mean that both Josh and Richard are married to Reva, and I think that complicates
She
things a
didn't
little
know
bit.
who she was when she married the man.
I know she didn't, but she knows now, and there's a child involved. I've seen the way Cassie's with Reva. All right, you guys, you finish each other's sentences. You have like a sixth sense about each other. I really, really think that if anybody's going to get through to Reva, it's going to be Cassie.
Thank you.
Right?
Josh, please. At least think about it, Josh. All right, fine. I'm gonna go home, and you can just call me when you figure out what you're gonna do.
You know, I think I'm going to come with you, if you don't mind. Just kind of a sounding board. Thank you.
Josh, just call us if you need anything, okay?
Josh, tell me you're not going to go along with this cockamamie plan of Cassie's.